There are some delegates from Turkey that from Turkey. You were here on the environmental summit. For example, with a lot of this farm, it's not going to be that of for the building, there are so many factors that comes in as an advantage. Yes, the primary factor is remove the waste plastics. Yes, frankly, we are starting a These represent the concrete, the reinforcement bars. They are dual thread, but they serve the same thing as the concrete bar. I wish to be addressed as Dr. Abuja Muhammad ثاني. I'm an architect. I graduated in 1986 from the famous Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, and I went ahead to study again in JQAT, where I obtained my PhD degree in architectural entrepreneurship. Yes, because that's my teaching. I really want to teach technology, but I want to finish first. We have been working with their organization. I am the director of projects now in their organization. Wherever we have bottle construction, I do the design in bottles, pure. I have acquired the skill to use different bottles and do the design. I design the buildings with bottles, and then the artisans that were trained from Germany under the organization there, we use them to do the construction. You can see with this building, you don't crack any wall. What we do is that we put the pipes after the lacing. This lacing is the control unit, and these are power points where you can put your blender, microwave oven, and the rest. Now, with this concept, number one, the bottles are imminence. They clog our drainages, and when they are burned, they release into the atmosphere a cocktail of gases that are very harmful to the environment. So the original concept is to get rid of these bottles safely, not just get rid of them and temporary relief, and then later they come back again to the dump sites. No, permanent and very useful and without any health hazard. So based on the German concept that brought this engineering to us, we started using the bottles to construct. We use different sizes of bottles. For example, this building, so far, we have used more than 500,000 bottles. So imagine when you remove this kind of quantity of bottles from the dump sites or from the environment, then you can get rid of all the plastic bottles. And you will have improved the health of the ordinary citizens. And the advantage of using the bottle is that it has thermal conduciveness. It reduces the temperature during cool period, and during hot period, the interior is a little bit cool, and then during cold period, the interior is a bit warm than the outside. So it has more health improvement rather than the conventional building. Then bring in wallpaper. Quality wallpaper, please. You don't know there is a bottle building. I've done some construction, but what I want to say is that this is the first full-fledged bottle house in Africa, because this is a 4-bedroom farmhouse. It has all the modern facilities you know of any conventional building for a farmhouse. As a farmhouse, I believe this is the first one, not only in Nigeria, but in Africa, certainly, because we have had visits from various organizations from Africa and other European countries. They were here on this farm as a group, and they confirmed to us that they have never seen any kind of this building in Africa, even in their place. So I can't say for the developed countries, but for certain in Africa, I believe this is the first full-fledged farmhouse. I'm not saying the first bottle structure, but as a house, full-fledged house, this is the first one. Of cost. And in terms of maintenance, this has less maintenance. And in terms of health, this is far better than the conventional building using the blocks. So with that, they were convinced, and they are now saving the bottles, and we are going about teaching them how to fill the bottles, so that by the end of the day, we have enough artisans that can build. Then we now go and teach them how to build the structures. This one now you will not see this. By the time we finish, you will not see this. Okay, this is like this.